Hello friends, welcome to our channel Money Intelligence. Today we are going to explore how the economy works and its impact on our lives. I don't think people understand just how much the economy affects everything around us. Imagine the economy as a massive, intricate machine, one that never truly stops running. It's made up of countless moving parts, all working together in a delicate balance. Like gears in a clock, each part has a role to play, and when one slows down or speeds up, the entire system feels the effect. This machine is powered by people, businesses, and the government. Each of these players contributes energy, direction, and purpose to the system. People work to earn money, and then spend that money on goods and services. This spending fuels demand, which keeps the machine turning. Businesses respond to that demand by producing goods and offering services. In doing so, they create jobs, invest in innovation, and compete to improve quality and efficiency. The government plays a unique role. It collects taxes and redistributes resources to build infrastructure, fund education, provide healthcare, and maintain public safety, services that support the entire system. These three forces, people, businesses, and government, form a dynamic triangle. They influence one another constantly, and their cooperation is essential for a healthy economy. But like any machine, the economy can face problems. Sometimes it overheats, demand outpaces supply, and prices rise. This is inflation. Other times it slows down, businesses cut back, jobs are lost, and people spend less. This leads to unemployment and economic stagnation. Understanding how each part functions and how they interact helps us keep the system balanced. Businesses aim for profit, governments aim for fairness and stability, and people want affordable access to the essentials: food, housing, healthcare, and opportunity. Balancing these goals is one of the biggest challenges in managing the economy. It requires constant adjustment, informed policy, and public engagement. The economy thrives on both cooperation and competition. Innovation flourishes when people are free to create, but also supported when they stumble. It's a living network of relationships, constantly adapting to new technologies, shifting consumer preferences, and global events like pandemics or trade shifts. By understanding this interconnectedness, we begin to see how even small individual actions, like choosing where to shop or how to vote, can ripple through the system. And that's why informed, responsible decisions matter at every level. Because in this machine, we're not just passengers. We're all part of the engine. The economy's heartbeat is the constant flow of money, earned through work and spent on goods and services. This cycle fuels demand, encouraging businesses to produce more and hire more. Spending supports businesses, which pay employees and invest in growth. It also generates tax revenue for public services and infrastructure. When people spend less and save more, growth can slow down. In uncertain times, cautious spending can lead to reduced business activity and job cuts. That's why consumer confidence is such a key economic indicator. Choosing where and how to spend, like buying local, can shape entire industries. Every purchase is a small but powerful economic decision. Businesses are the engines of economic growth. They drive innovation, create jobs, and provide the goods and services we rely on every day. From small startups to multinational corporations, businesses form the backbone of our economy. They earn income by selling goods and services, meeting the needs and wants of consumers in a competitive marketplace. Then, they reinvest profits into expansion and innovation, developing new products, entering new markets, and improving operations. Investment in technology, employee training, and infrastructure boosts productivity and competitiveness, helping businesses stay ahead in a rapidly changing world. This creates a feedback loop. Higher efficiency leads to more sales, faster delivery, and better customer satisfaction. More sales mean more jobs, more income, and ultimately, more economic growth that benefits communities and families. But investment always carries risk. Market shifts, poor planning, or external shocks can threaten even the most promising ventures. Poor decisions or unforeseen events can lead to losses, layoffs, or even business closures, affecting entire communities. Wages are a major expense for businesses, but they're also an investment in human capital. Fair pay motivates workers, increases productivity, and fuels consumer spending. Employees use their earnings to support other businesses, creating a ripple effect across the economy. A healthy business environment means stable jobs, growing industries, and a thriving economy that can weather downturns. Government policies like tax breaks, subsidies, or regulations can influence business behavior, encouraging growth or curbing excess. Understanding this balance between earning, investing, and paying is key to building a sustainable and inclusive economic future. The government collects taxes to fund essential services and infrastructure. These funds support education, healthcare, transportation, and more. Infrastructure projects reduce costs, boost productivity, and attract investment. Public services build a skilled, healthy workforce, vital for economic growth. During downturns, government spending can stabilize the economy through safety nets and public investment. This countercyclical approach helps maintain demand and support recovery. But managing public debt and spending efficiently is always a challenge. Policymakers must weigh the benefits of intervention against potential inefficiencies. Public policy shapes the economy and our everyday lives. Banks are the financial backbone of the economy. They channel savings into loans, enabling people and businesses to invest and grow. Loans help fund everything from homes to business expansions. This fuels productivity, job creation, and innovation. Interest rates determine the cost of borrowing. Low rates encourage spending, high rates slow it down. Central banks adjust rates to manage inflation and economic growth. Banks also offer essential services, accounts, credit, and financial advice. These tools help people manage money and plan for the future. A stable, trusted banking system supports a resilient economy. Production and consumption are the twin engines of the economy. Businesses produce goods by combining labor, materials, and technology. Consumers buy those goods, creating demand that drives further production. This cycle creates jobs, fuels growth, and keeps the economy moving. As demand grows, businesses expand, invest, and hire more workers. But the cycle is always evolving. Consumer preferences shift, and new tech changes how we produce and consume. E-commerce, for example, has transformed shopping and distribution. Today, sustainability is becoming a key part of this cycle. Businesses and consumers alike are focusing on reducing environmental impact. By embracing sustainable practices, we protect both the economy and the planet. Supply and demand are the invisible hands guiding the market. Supply is what businesses offer. Demand is what consumers want. Their interaction sets prices and determines how much gets produced and sold. When demand rises, prices often go up, encouraging more production. If supply increases, prices may fall, benefiting consumers. These forces help allocate resources efficiently, but they're influenced by trends, income, and unexpected events, like natural disasters or tech shifts. Inflation happens when demand outpaces supply. Deflation when supply exceeds demand. Understanding these forces helps us navigate the economy wisely. Inflation is when prices rise, reducing the value of money. It can result from high demand or rising production costs. Deflation is the opposite, falling prices, often linked to reduced demand and economic slowdown. Both extremes can hurt the economy, eroding savings or triggering recessions. That's where interest rates come in. Central banks adjust them to control inflation and stimulate or cool the economy. Lower rates encourage borrowing and spending, higher rates slow things down. These tools help maintain economic balance. By watching inflation, deflation, and interest rates, we can make smarter financial choices. Stability in these areas is key to long-term prosperity. We measure economic health through trade and GDP, two powerful indicators that reflect how well a country is performing economically. Trade allows countries to specialize in what they do best, reduce production costs, and offer a wider variety of goods and services to consumers. It fuels innovation and competition, which can lead to better quality and lower prices. It also opens up new markets, creates employment opportunities, and strengthens diplomatic and economic ties between nations. In a globalized world, trade is a key driver of prosperity. GDP, gross domestic product, measures the total monetary value of all goods and services produced within a country over a specific time period. It's a snapshot of economic activity and productivity. A rising GDP typically signals economic growth, increased business activity, and higher employment. On the other hand, a declining GDP may point to economic trouble, reduced consumer confidence, or shrinking industries. GDP is made up of four main components: consumption, investment, government spending, and net exports. Each plays a unique role in driving the economy forward. A healthy economy maintains a balanced mix of these components. When one area dominates or lags behind, it can throw the system off balance and affect long-term sustainability. For example, over-reliance on consumer spending or excessive national debt can create vulnerabilities. These imbalances may lead to inflation, reduced savings, or financial crises. The economy moves in cycles: expansion, peak, recession, and recovery. These stages reflect the natural ebb and flow of economic activity over time. Recognizing where we are in the cycle helps individuals, businesses, and governments make informed decisions and plan for the future. During expansion, businesses hire more workers and consumer spending increases. In a recession, companies may cut back and people tend to save more and spend less. By understanding these economic patterns, we can better prepare for downturns, seize opportunities during growth, and build resilience for the future. Hope this video helped you understand how we measure economic health. If you found it useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Got questions or want to explore more about other companies? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.